The Monza GP gave us one of the best battles of the season and the most unpredictable winner, as Ferrari won the home GP with Charles Leclerc taking the first place. But this is not the most shocking thing that happened this race, as one of the drivers will not be allowed to participate in the next race, and that driver is none other than Kevin Magnussen, the Haas driver, which accumulated enough penalty points to not be able to race in the next GP. Let's see how this happened. Ferrari gambled on a one-stop strategy with Charles Leclerc to end their 5-year wait for an Italian Grand Prix victory, with the Ferrari driver outpacing the two stopping McLarens to the line. On a day when McLaren appeared to have a 1-2, Ferrari gambled and it paid off, with Leclerc finishing 6 seconds clear of Oscar Piastri and Lando Norris third. Lando Norris had a good start from pole position and initially remained in first place until Oscar Piastri surged by into the second chicane later in the lap. From there, the Australian led for much of the race. Lando Norris acknowledged to being surprised by teammate Oscar Piastri's aggressive lap 1 overtaking at the Italian Grand Prix. Pole sitter Norris led from the front row through Curva Grande, but at turn 4, Piastri pushed to the outside and claimed the lead from his championship-chasing teammate. McLaren stated that FIA rules code for team orders and not to crash were in effect, but Piastri drove away from Norris, leaving the two on a 2-stopper. Ferrari used a one-stop strategy with Charles Leclerc to earn the win, with Piastri second and Norris third with the fastest lap, reducing Max Verstappen's lead to 62 points after finishing 6th. Of course, because he got past, but I don't know what I should have done differently, because if I braked 1 metre later, we probably would have crashed, he explained when asked if he was surprised by Piastri's move. Well done to Oscar, he did a good job, he got past me, and he deserves it. Norris admitted that the first lap move caught him off guard. Regarding the race against Ferrari and Leclerc's one-stop strategy, Norris admitted that McLaren was unable to match it due to car limitations. Ferrari just did a better race, especially Charles, he did a very good job, so hats off to them, he said. We considered the one stop, but it was not possible with the amount of graining that I had, so it was a tough one. We knew it would be tight, but just with our car and some of the limitations we have, it just wasn't possible. We knew that it was a possibility, but they did a better job, they had a better car today. However, with the majority of the field opting for a 2-stop strategy, Ferrari took the hazardous choice to try a 1-stop for Leclerc and Carlos Sainz, resulting in the duo running at the front of the field in the closing stages of the race. Given his aging tyres, birthday boy Sainz was unable to stay on, and Piastri and Norris overtook him to take 2nd and 3rd place. But Leclerc held out for an emotional victory on Ferrari's home turf, crossing the line 6 seconds ahead of Piastri. Max Verstappen finished 6th, moving up 1 place from his starting position. Max Verstappen complained that Lewis Hamilton did not leave him enough space, adding he got a penalty for that. Even though there are drivers who are not so happy with the results, the biggest lose of the day is taken by Kevin Magnussen. The Haas driver is facing a race punishment after causing an accident during the Italian Grand Prix. The Haas driver will be forced to miss the Azerbaijan Grand Prix in 2 weeks after accruing too many penalty points. Magnussen had accumulated 10 points on his super license heading into the weekend at Monza, having earned them in Saudi Arabia 3, China 2, and Monaco 5 this season. Any driver who accumulates 12 points in a 12-month period is automatically barred from competing in the following race. Haas has the right to appeal the punishment. Early on during the Grand Prix, Magnussen attacked Pierre Gasly for position but locked up his tyres into turn 4 and made contact with the Alpine driver. The stewards assessed Magnussen a 10-second time penalty before confirming the penalty points. If the sentence is served, Magnussen will become the first FIA driver to be suspended under the penalty point rule, which was implemented in 2014. Whilst Car 20 had its front axle past the mirror of Car 10, the driving standards guidelines specify that an overtaking car has to be driven in a safe and controlled manner throughout the maneuver, read a statement from the stewards regarding Magnussen's in-race penalty. The stewards determined that this was not the case for Car 20, and hence the driver was wholly to blame for the collision, and hence the standard penalty and penalty points are allocated. Oliver Bearman, who will compete for Haas in 2025, is the most likely replacement for the Danish driver. Magnussen and Haas have the chance to challenge specific FIA decisions, but if they are unsuccessful, Magnussen will sit out the next race in Baku. Here is how Magnussen's penalty points were accrued, when they occurred, and when they were set to expire. 3 points expire March 9, 2025. These were given for causing a collision with Alex Albon at the 2024 Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. 2 points expire on April 21, 2025. These were given for causing a collision with Yuki at the 2024 Chinese Grand Prix. 3 points expire on May 4, 2025. These were given for abandoning the track and obtaining an advantage on many occasions during the 2024 Miami Grand Prix sprint as further aggravating circumstances after multiple time penalties. 2 points expire May 5, 2025. These were given for causing a collision with Logan Sargent at the 2024 Miami Grand Prix. 2 points expire September 1, 2025. These were given for causing a collision with Pierre Gasly at the 2024 Italian Grand Prix.